With the additional GPU core, we are able to render scenes like the stun effect. This is something that we could not do before. And the new iPhone stereo widening makes things sound really immersive. Just listen to this epic boss battle. Last year, we shipped our first AR game, and now, with new features of ARKit 2 and the power of the new iPhone, we are able to craft experiences at a much higher fidelity, as well as connect players, both digitally and in the physical world. Look for the first game in our AR Arcade series on the App Store later this year. Thank you.
Wow, we can't wait for you guys to experience those apps and games. This is really just the beginning. We're scratching the surface of what's going to be possible on the iPhone XS and the A12 Bionic. No other chip in the world.
Acabamos de ver los videos. El iPhone contará con el A12 Bionic, que es el procesador, como también acabamos de ver la muestra de realidad aumentada para jugar entre iPhone y iPhone. Ahora va a explicar la experiencia del nuevo iPhone, que dicen totalmente increíble, y como siempre dijeron, es la renovación del iPhone jamás hecho.
No doubt, you all know, it is the world's most popular camera, and for great reason. Over 10 years, customers have been taking incredible photographs with their iPhone cameras like this, and sharing them with us around the world and telling us stories with them. And we're so proud of all the people who use the iPhone camera, from consumers to even increasingly professionals are using them for photos like this. And this is a beautiful portrait photo. But what makes us so proud of it is that it appeared on the cover of Time magazine. Now, this is their issue for women who are changing the world, and we couldn't be prouder to be part of that story. Well, you are going to be blown away with the pictures you can take with the iPhone XS's camera. It is a remarkable new dual camera system. It has a 12 megapixel wide camera, a 12 megapixel telephoto camera, and an even more improved True Tone flash. That 12 megapixel wide camera has a new sensor, a larger sensor with bigger, deeper pixels. It has optical image stabilization and our fast 1.8 aperture lens, Apple 6 element lens. The telephoto camera is also 12 megapixel camera, also optical image stabilization, f2.4 Apple design lens. On the front side, you have the True Depth camera system, and that's a new sensor as well, a 7 megapixel sensor that's twice as fast. And it works together with the IR camera and the dot projector so it can create depth in your portrait mode photos. And as we talk about cameras, of course, everyone talks about the sensors and the lens, and rightly so, they're an important part of the camera system. But increasingly, what makes
Está hablando que bueno, la cámara del iPhone cuenta con doble cámara, donde el rango dinámico, o sea, la información que entra a las lentes de la cámara es mucho mayor y puede hacer mucho más cosas. Puede obtener mayor cantidad de información, las fotos son mucho mejores. Y hasta que, bueno, se pueden usar en medidas profesionales, o sea, se puede hacer para cosas profesionales, tanto como posteos, tanto como para revistas, como estaba haciendo el ejemplo de la revista Times.
Connect together the ISP with that neural engine to use them together to make our photos incredible. So for example, the CPU and the neural engine can work together to do detection of people's faces and bodies to understand the scene that you're shooting, and can do facial landmarking. So it recognizes exactly where the eyes are and does instant red eye reduction that looks perfect. And it creates better segmentation masks, so when you're doing portrait mode, the hair and the glasses are better than ever before. This is an amazing amount of power for our camera team. In fact, when you take a photo, it's capable of doing 1 trillion operations on every photo you take. And what the team is doing
12 megapíxeles.
is really remarkable. We have a brand new feature we call Smart HDR. Now we all know what HDR is, right? You can take